up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another installment of NuMainstream Talks. We got the Phantom 336 over here, the radio guy. You know who it is, Queen T. We got a lot of stuff we're going to get into today. I'm going to let y'all know right now, I already got an attitude about some of the stuff we about to talk about today. But first, before we get to that, before I go off, R.I.P. John McCain, man.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I got some mind-blowing, super crazy questions I gotta ask y'all,
man. It better be more important
than
R.I.P. John McCain.
It's not,
hey, you cutting me off, then you better have something.
Look, I'm with Queen T on that one.
It's not important the least bit, but I was like, man, for real.
Trying to get
I was like,
we
gotta have a good little icebreaker.
Before we get sad, we gotta get
yeah.
For the record, we don't know what's about to happen. Go ahead,
Phantom. What's
up,
I need
to ask y'all a serious question. I need y'all to really, really contemplate the answer to this because it's super deep, right? All right. What would happen if Pinocchio said, "My nose will now grow"?
What?
Tell me, what y'all got?
Okay, if Pinocchio said...
Okay, think about it now, because whenever he lies, his nose grows, right? But whenever he does it, it doesn't grow, right?
Okay, so if he said, my nose will now grow, I guess no.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's like a little...
Think about that for a second.
My nose will now grow.
It's like a little...
Because if it grows, then that turns out... Hold up.
That's a lie.
But if it don't grow...
It would be the truth.
But it didn't grow though.
But at the time, when he said it,
I've been at work since 7 o'clock. My brain is not ready for this.
He's trying to fry me.
Okay, Pinocchio said,
my nose will
now grow.
So hold on. So
that's a lie.
If it's a lie, but I mean,
but then it does
grow.
grow.
Know if it's a lie.
If he's lying, then it'll grow. Then it'll be like, hold up. But that's exactly what he said. So that was the truth. So why did his nose grow then? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we got to get some real off. He's been on Google all day. Shoot. Let me get something for them. My head hurts. Tongue twister tomorrow. Like, look.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, another one, though. All right, I got an answer for that, though.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
can we get that?
I think that what would happen, it's no official answer, but my answer is Pinocchio will have a straight-up seizure and then just have a heart attack and just die because his nose will keep going crazy, growing out and coming back in, and it won't know what to do.
That's crazy. Because it's like truth and a lie at the same time. So it's like, you're trying to break my man's nose.
You're trying to kill him or break his nose.
That dude will just go crazy, yo.
That's funny. That's crazy.
So I had another question, but I'm just let that one go until maybe next week or something.
All right. I don't think I can handle two of those.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
My brain.
But anyway, like we were saying though, R.I.P. John McCain.
Yes. Back to that. Yes.
John McCain was one of those politicians though that I actually somewhat kind of respected.
Yeah.
Even whenever he was going against Obama or whatever, we had the crazy racist who was trying to say that he was an Arab and he was a Muslim and all this stuff, and McCain got up and put him in his place.
Did.
So big ups to John McCain. R.I.P. to you. I hope your family is doing well and all of that. So, but
is that a question about that though? Do you think? I think it's kind of an obvious answer, but do you think the Republicans have changed since then? Do you think what because there was a lot of people who were for John McCain at the time, remember, you know what I'm saying, when it was obviously Democrat, Republican, not to speak on whichever side you guys were on, but do you feel like the Republican Party has changed and become more extremist since then with Trump being in office and things that?
Do I think they became extremists?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, but none of that is like relevant to John McCain.
More
so because of Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, because he was, like you said, he was respectable. And it's somebody that even if you didn't really agree with all his views, you respected the man, you respected what he did overseas at war and things like that. So it was more of a, even if you didn't agree, it was a respectable situation.
Right, exactly.
Now it's just like, look, man, I don't like you, you don't like me. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's like these
it's
politicians.
It's become very trivial, like very, very petty. And
these politicians, it's starting to become worse than the rappers now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Social media is a gift and a curse, man. We got presidents on social media and come on, people running for office on social media. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
For sure. So another RIP that I'm gonna throw out there since we going through our RIPs today.
I'm not talking right now.
Another RIP is RIP
okay.
my man Kanan, man. 50 Cent,
Man.
obviously one of the creators of the show Power that's going crazy right now. Everybody's talking about it. Got a
Man.
couple more episodes. Just in case you didn't know, it's 2 more episodes left. That was not the last episode. It's 2 more of this season.
It felt like a last
It
episode.
did. It really did. But what,
Yeah.
from somebody who's seen it, Surreal, what did you think about that episode and what's going on right
Man.
now? What's on your mind, man?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a little hint of what was about to happen. I was like, nah, it can't be true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I
That
seen
whole
it with my
setup
own
was
eyes.
crazy,
The whole
though.
setup and everything. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
And the thing is, though, they didn't mean for it to
I
go
wonder
that far,
how
though.
far we should spoil this because I know Queen
If
T
you sitting
ain't
over here
seen
like
it.
Queen, but look, man,
But anyway,
it's Monday.
it's
If you ain't
Monday.
seen it by now, look.
Listen.
I'm sorry. I'm about to
Sorry,
spoil
Queen
it for
T.
you.
We about to mess
It's
it
all
up
right.
for you.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
get
so
caught up.
I
I'ma
mean,
catch
just the
up.
fact that Tyreek was in on it.
Look, man,
and
Tariq need to get his
so
cat pill
sick of
back.
him.
I'm sick
I
of
am
Tariq.
so
Yeah,
tired
I'm
of
sick
him.
of Tariq, man. I'm
Man.
sorry. I don't want to
Yeah.
wish death on no character, nobody, anything. But Tariq need to get caught
I'm
in
done
some
with
kind of
him.
situation to get his top blown off. He pissing me off, man.
Tyreek is
doing
the
all right.
reason
He
why
playing both
Raina
sides.
did. He's the reason why Kanan did.
He the reason
He's-
why everybody in hot water right now. For
Right.
real,
Yeah,
seriously.
for real though.
It really
so
is.
I'm like, man. And then I mean, that ain't 50.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yo.
The way, and the
I
thing,
was like, okay, maybe they're gonna make it be in a way where he can pop back up later. or
because the
something,
thing
you
is,
know
what I
what I'm
when he
saying?
drove off, I said, my man can't die.
Right,
they can't
right,
kill
right.
my man. I'm thinking it was like the fire. You know what I'm saying? When he
Yeah,
was in the
yeah.
fire, we
Yeah.
thought the man was dead. We saw him come back, burnt up, everything. I'm like, oh, he good. 50 can't die. And
Yeah.
then this man slumped over, and then we saw the body. I said, oh, it's over, man.
know,
So that's
man.
really, man. Hey, look, man,
All
Power
right,
ain't playing.
50, you gotta talk to your producers and writers and like figure out how to get you back on the show. I mean, you
Back
know,
on. Come
come
on,
through
man.
haunting niggas and stuff.
Can,
Well, I don't know.
can we get like a
I mean-
flashback? Give us some flashbacks. You know how they do when people die and stuff
Yeah.
like they
I was
like how they did with
thinking that.
Raina.
I was
With
thinking
Raina,
that,
the
but then I
couple
was
episodes
like,
after Raina, they
I
gave
was
us
like,
flashbacks.
what, what all could they really give us with
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
After a while, it
Kanan was
would
a
be
thug,
like,
man. It's either you liked him or
Yeah.
you didn't. Look, it was
Yeah.
nothing really.
I ain't gonna lie, I liked his character.
I
man.
did too.
I liked his
I think he
character
played
a
it
lot.
very well. I think he
Yeah.
played it very well. And 50 Cent, like, I don't know, is it just me or is he becoming like a better actor as time moves on?
absolutely.
Because
I mean,
when he was doing
I
Netflix
ain't-
movies, man, 50 was trash, bro.
I don't know if he becoming a better actor.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I think so.
I think he's
I think
comfortable
so.
in those Kanan type roles.
Yeah,
I
in like the thug type role. I would
Yeah,
agree with
yeah,
that.
But
know
you
what I'm
still
saying?
got to be able
But
to
you look
carry
at-
that, though.
but you
Kanan
look-
has depth.
Exactly.
He's not just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
basic
he is.
thug.
You
look
Like,
at-
he's got, I mean,
Because
he's a real character.
he had the opportunity to
Yeah.
shoot Tyreek.
Yeah, but you look
Whenever
at
he was-
Get Rich or Die Trying and you look at this movie. That's two different. Like he's come a long way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he was barely
So
opening his mouth.
what was you thinking whenever
Like,
Tyreek was locked in that police car and everything? He over there killing
I
the
thought
cops. and
Tariq
everything.
was gonna die.
I was like,
I
yo,
thought Tariq was gonna
Kanan
die. I was
going out.
happy.
He went out with a bang, though. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
did.
He went out with a
What, he shoot
bang.
like 4 cops? It was like 4 cops. That man. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this man. And he
Yeah,
took
man.
one gun, double shoot, and I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
this
I was
man a
like,
thug,
yeah.
man. That was
Yeah,
a
he
good
was
scene.
But
For
yeah,
sure.
man. So we're gonna leave Power alone because man, she ain't seen it.
ain't seen it. I mean,
But
we told you
know
everything you need
We
to
just
know.
spoiled
I
everything
know.
for you.
It's okay.
but
It's
You'll be
all
all
right.
right.
It's
You'll
all
be
right.
all right.
Caught
I'll
up.
be good. I know.
But Beyonce, drunk fan on stage with Jay Z and Beyonce at the concert. What's going on with that?
Man,
Beyonce
whenever I
and Jay-Z got
read-
some crazy fans. This
Yeah.
isn't the first time something like this has happened.
When I read the caption though, they had said like Beyonce and Jay got ran up on. They was about to.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh shoot, somebody trying to kill Jay.
Yeah.
Like,
Ain't nobody-
but it wasn't
ain't
even
nobody
that
stupid enough,
serious. I was
man.
like,
Yeah.
okay. So drunk fan went up there. The security called him and everything.
Yeah.
The dopest part about this story to me though is that Jay and Beyonce chose not to
Didn't
press
press
charges.
charges.
But this
I
is
was like,
not the
that's
first
cool.
time.
You know what I'm
They're-
saying?
And that's
how
what I
they
was gonna
get
say too.
down.
They've been in this almost identical
Yeah.
situation multiple times, and it's like
Yeah.
they're mature. They've proven
Yeah.
to be
Yeah, yeah.
examples. You know what I'm saying, in the hip hop game,
Right.
somebody to model yourself out. That's why everybody has respect for them. Period. I mean, because
Yeah.
situations like this, you know, obviously they couldn't
So-
control the situation, but they've shown that
Yeah.
you can control what happens after, right? You know what I'm saying?
So Queen T, right? You had a Jay and Beyonce concert. You like Beyonce a lot or a little what?
I respect her work.
Okay.
I rock with Beyonce a little bit.
You
Yeah.
see an
I'm not a
opportunity
beehive
for a
member.
clear shot. You see that everything is clear. You like, I might can reach it, right?
That would be more so the case with Childish.
It's wide open.
What you gonna
You got a
do?
straight
What
shot.
You gonna do?
I mean, that'd be more so the case when I go see Childish Gambino next month.
Oh, word. She gonna hop on stage
But
and then it's gonna
nah.
be a Me Too moment for Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino gonna be like, oh, man.
let's leave that in last week. No, I wouldn't do it. It's just so. It's just so extra.
It's childish.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
It's like high school stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I've
we're
seen that
grown.
happen. I was at where did I go? I went to see the game, and they had he does this thing in his concert. I don't know if he always does it where he does like a drinking contest with the person.
Oh, wow.
So the
That's
guy
crazy.
it was two guys that wanted to do it. They picked one guy, and the other guy was already wasted, and the security was trying to not let him get up there. And he tried to charge the stage, and game is really about that. Like all his people ran down there. I mean, I was in VIP watching down, so I wasn't close enough to see.
You can catch collages on YouTube of fans getting knocked out by artists.
And these fans are crazy. Like how do y'all feel?
Something happened to Sway Lee.
Yeah. No, I was just
threw
about to
her
say
phone
that.
at
He
him.
got I think a phone or something thrown because
and he
they've
went
been doing
off
this
her.
thing. All the fans have been doing this thing like what happened with Drake, where they've been throwing phones on the stage, and Drake was like performing. He saw the phone, picked it up. And was like, whatever
Wrapping
in the
it to the
video,
phone.
yeah. But I don't know if she ever got her phone back. I don't know how that worked. But
that's also Drake. That's a whole different type of person than Sway Lee.
I don't know if she ever got her phone back, but that's the thing that people have been doing. So Sway Lee got hit in the face, and he got I think he had to get like a stitch or something.
Well, she almost not took his tooth
his
out.
lip?
Yeah,
got his tooth loose, and then he got hit in the lip. His lip was bleeding. So it's like, these fans are crazy, man. Like these fans are really tripping. Speaking of like Drake, I mentioned Drake with the whole thing. He's got a board game.
I see that. A Monopoly game.
Yeah, a Monopoly game, the OVO Monopoly game. That's dope.
So,
hey, y'all know I'm a fan. So
we know.
Hey, I might cop.
Fan over here.
I don't know.
Hey.
I mean, so you plan on getting this game?
I mean, how much is it? We got a price tag? Did we get a price tag?
I don't see how much it costs.
I didn't see a price tag, but hey.
All I got is they got black and gold pieces, include some of his OVO homies.
You know that.
40 and Oliver on there and all of that.
The six side.
It's all about his come up and his rise within the rap game or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. You would play that?
Yeah, I'm playing that.
I would.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I'll play it at
What's the
somebody
issue?
else's house. I just don't see myself buying it.
You don't see yourself copying? That's a little too much?
That's a little bit. Yeah. It's like.
Wow.
It's more of a collective
If it was Michael Jackson, you'll cop it. If it was whoever else, you'll cop it. What's wrong
I
with
still don't think
Drake?
I would get a Michael Jackson.
You ain't getting. You're not feeling the Michael Jackson.
I mean, like if I had an opportunity to get an authentic Michael Jackson glove or something, I don't know, or a
So you don't
Prince's
think-
guitar or something.
I mean, but that's
maybe.
the world we live in. I mean,
But-
the thing is, like, those are the type of memorabilia that'll be worth money, like later on. Like,
You think this
before,
Monopoly game?
Probably. I mean,
20 years
I
from
think
now,
so.
people
I
gonna
think
be
so
like,
because
oh man,
because 9 times out of 10
That's big.
9 times out of 10 they made a limited amount. They didn't make 30,000. They probably made like
Okay,
1,000.
Right.
So
I got you.
if you get it, it's probably worth something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Maybe.
back in the day, like you said, a Michael Jackson glove would have been worth something. Like if his shoe fell
But
off
that's
while
like
he was moonwalking.
the
or
one
something.
that he actually
But
put on
that's-
his.
Yeah, that type of
Yeah.
stuff don't happen no more. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? The fans
I
kinda
mean,
have-
okay, so I guess it'd be equivalent to like baseball cards and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
like-
I got you.
Yeah, and it's a
All
new
right, it
age. You
makes
know,
sense.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody playing that Monopoly game. Like, not
Yeah.
for real. Like, we're not playing that, bro. I'll
Yeah,
keep it on
yeah.
the shelf or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
For sure. 21 Savage. You a fan of 21 Savage, Queen T?
Yo,
No.
You not? Yo, she be hating,
Not at all.
bro.
I'm hating because I answered the question.
he got a few. He got a few out there, but I feel I mean,
I don't. For me to say I'm a fan of somebody, that means I follow them in their career.
Yeah.
I am like You asked me a question about Childish Gambino. I can probably.
Nah, you a fan of
answer
Childish?
it.
Okay, so
she's
do you like his
hardcore fan
music?
of Childish
I
Gambino.
like some of his music
Some of his
that I've
music.
heard.
Yeah,
And
okay.
I'm particularly fond right now of this little video of his daughter seeing him on TV, and she was like geeking
Yeah.
out. She's like,
Yeah,
Daddy,
yeah.
Daddy. So
Yeah.
like, I gave a special
like
like
that
for
is
that.
dope.
But
Right.
yeah.
So
Like,
Queen
that's about
T,
it.
I'm curious. Who all do you like?
Yeah,
What
can we handle
artists
this
do you
first?
like?
Can we really like pause? I know we're going in order, but let's just stop right quick. We got time.
Yeah.
We on our own time. New mainstream. Download the app. We right here. Who are you a fan of? What do you listen to in your spare time? What
Who you
makes you
like?
feel sad?
We know you
Makes
like
feel
Childish
happy?
Gambino.
What
Do
gets you
not-
hype?
You are not allowed to say his name again until we get this.
I don't want to hear
list
Childish. Look, she got him on the lock screen. I don't
Sure
want to hear that no more.
Show do.
All right, who else we got?
I like Childish. Let's see who else I rock
Did he
with.
just say him?
God.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
Okay.
Music Soul Child, one of my top
Okay.
10 favorite artists ever of all time. Let's see. I got
Okay.
a lot of Mariah Carey in here. Love this artist named Paloma Faith. People who y'all have never heard of before.
I've heard of
probably.
Paloma Faith.
You know Paloma
Yeah,
Faith?
I've heard of
Okay,
Paloma
let's
Faith.
see.
Look, I'm
I
music
haven't.
head.
I
I
like
listen to everything.
Sia. I like old
Sia.
Sia.
Sia,
Kelly
okay.
Clarkson. I could scroll for days through Erykah
Kelly
Badu
Clarkson.
stuff.
How did Kelly Clarkson?
How
get
she
on
find
the
her way
list?
in
How-
there? She
how-
slithered. She
That's
got
like-
look.
Out of all of those
She
people,
slid in
and
just
then-
in time. Kelly
Then
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, like what?
Yeah, that's got to be like the classic hits or something from like '04. That's got to be like, what are you doing?
Let's see. All this is
okay. Top
the
five.
The BG.
Top five.
Can we get-
Since we there, who your top five?
My top five.
We
what
sticking to
doing?
hip hop. She had all kinds
Yeah,
of
no,
genres.
no. Wait,
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
Who
though.
do you like in hip hop? That's what I'm saying. I want to know hip hop. Like, who that raps other than Childish Gambino do you like? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm really
It's like
interested. in that.
nobody.
I rock with Chance the Rapper a little bit.
Me too. Hey,
on a
I'm
good
gonna give you
day.
some
I
on
can
that.
do-
I like,
Chance.
yeah, see, I like Lupe.
Oh man, yo. What are you saying? What for? Lupe is dope, though.
Right.
But
You
like,
gotta chill out.
you gotta go back and listen, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Lupe
Yeah, no,
is
I
dope,
like
though.
old Lupe. I mean, I don't know what he's
But
done
with hip hop
recently.
though, I
but-
don't really stick with a lot of artists. I like a lot of hip hop music. Like I love 2000s hip hop. Like back when like Bow Wow was like big. Like I'm just saying. I'm
She's a
keep really
hipster,
honest.
bro. Like you really are a hipster.
I'm
That's
honest.
crazy.
Bow Wow.
Chill, don't disrespect Bow Wow though. Bow Wow carried us.
Put some
yo.
respect on his name.
Man,
Bow Wow
nah.
carried the kids for a
Listen,
little bit. He
I
carried
was
the
at
kids.
Scream Tour 2004.
Nah.
Turns
Hey.
up.
Facts. And
I
that joint
had
was
to-
packed. And that joint was
You went
packed.
in
No, I
Greensboro?
wasn't. No, I didn't
Oh, I
go.
was there.
It wasn't that deep.
He was
But it was
there.
packed.
Don't let him
Yeah,
lie.
I ain't
He was sitting behind me.
No, that was nice.
Screaming
man.
just as loud.
Right.
Like,
So for top fives, are we doing like all time? Are
yeah,
we
you
doing
can do all
Just hip
time.
hop.
You can do all time.
Man, oh, we have to.
So
be here for a
me,
minute.
I was
Yeah, you
like
go
wondering
first,
if
man.
you can like add it, like what new people can you add to this list, right? But anyway, very, very top for me is gonna be Andre 3000.
That's my fact. That's
Yeah.
my favorite rapper
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah,
I know.
and then Jay just based off of his whole career, and he was probably the most entertaining as far as like his career, his business moves, everything.
Yeah.
Then it'll be Jay. But I don't know. My new number 3 is probably gonna have to be Kendrick Lamar.
I knew you was going
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because we gotta give these new dudes some props too.
course.
Yeah.
And along with after that, it's gonna be J. Cole.
Yes. I have pictures of him on my phone too. If y'all want to see him.
We don't want to see it.
I'm okay. Thank you though. I mean,
No,
the thing
hold
about-
up. Let's talk about this stupid thing that I read with it.
What you
dude.
read?
Okay, 21 Savage dropping a new album in October.
I saw that.
Okay, that's what it said. October. OCTEMB.
Hey, I skipped
You
over
thought
that 'cause I
was
thought
a-
you made a mistake.
Yeah, you thought that was a spell check.
I saw it this morning and I was like, is that supposed to
Okay,
be like that?
and that supposedly means that's what the part that means
It's
between
October.
December and January.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a word he made up or whatever.
Probably.
So
or-
between October and February, is that
no,
what that is?
between December and January is
So why
supposed to
is
be
it
October.
I know.
Hey, that's what I read.
Hey, 21 got to
That's
hold
what-
this L, man. Look, look. Hey,
I was like, what is October?
hey, keep all that Atlanta mess in Atlanta. Look, we don't got time for that. Look, 21 Savage, I'm looking forward to that album, man. I like 21. I really
That's
do like
what's
21.
up.
He put bangers together, man. He really does. He one of those
Yeah.
people that the thing is. The thing about his type of music is you're not expecting album, quote unquote, but you're expecting
right.
some
Yeah,
jump around
that's
music,
true. And
some
that's
I'm
why
in the
I rock with it
car.
a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you know what I'm saying. So you gotta
Yeah.
look at it for what it is. So
Gotcha.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Now, probably the biggest story out right now that a lot of people are laughing at, and
got you.
people been wilding, over for lack of a better word right now, is the Azalea Banks situation. Look, man, she a baby.
What's up with your girl, man? What's
Hey,
up with
Queen
her?
T, what you seeing from that? Like, what's going on?
I mean, so for anybody who's not caught up or does not know, so Azalea Banks was on Wildn Out with Lil Yachty, and some jokes were made that she could not handle. She was called ugly by DC Young Fly.
Ugly. You
Which
got called ugly.
is- But okay, so it poses an interesting question.
No,
though.
they do call girls
seriously.
ugly all the time on there.
Oh,
though.
they say way worse stuff than that.
But
Yeah.
no, but this is the thing though that someone said on the Shade Room, and I thought about it. It really made me. I really thought about this a little bit differently. So, but just to clarify, so Azalea Banks, obviously she's a dark skinned girl, So colorism is a thing. Hold on, light skin. Hold on. Okay?
Ain't nothing wrong with dark meat.
Of course
Ain't
not.
nothing.
But this is
Nothing
the
wrong.
thing. It's like I feel like both sides are right. I think that she did the most, but they do have a tendency sometimes to bully, and other artists have even said that. But listen, someone said,
I see where you're going.
Someone said that if it was a person that people like better, and they got upset about Wildn Out, would we be laughing? Everybody hates Azalea Banks, so it's like, oh, it's funny. But someone posed the question: what if this was Issa Rae or somebody who we all kind of love, and they got offended by something that Wildn Out? Will we be in support of them, or will we be laughing?
I think I would still clown whoever got offended by something on Wildn Out.
I'm not on either side. I just posed the question.
If you get offended by anything that happens on Wildn Out, which is clearly a show that is built around just cracking jokes on each other. I mean, like, yo, why did you even come on the show?
Man, it's in your contract when you sign on to Wildn Out. It's in your contract that they're gonna go deep. They tell you right now that nothing is off limits.
But
the same thing.
This is the thing.
Go ahead.
So, and I've been watching Wildn Out since season 1. Like, it's one of the shows I really love.
When it first came on, I was watching Wildn Out.
Right. So there, sometimes they'll have like the guest captain. That's like the person who is the show. And then a lot of times the performer, they kind of be up there, but they're not really in the games. Like they just they wear the outfit because everybody else is up there, but usually they kind of hang back sometimes. Then they may pick at them a little bit, whatever. Maybe they in a joke or two, and then they kind of leave them alone. She said that was, I guess that's the one that she was supposed to be. Lil Yachty was the one that's supposed to be all up in it. She was just a performer. So if they came at her and she was supposed to be a part of the game, is that wrong?
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this.
What makes her think?
I mean, that's what happened?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Okay.
All jokes,
I don't know. I'm asking.
All jokes come from a real place.
Yeah.
All jokes come from a real place. Period. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think she's the most attractive person in the world. So,
I mean,
the thing is, she ain't all that. I mean, it's worse people in the world.
But DC Young Fly call everybody ugly. Like, that's his thing. He calls B. Simone ugly. Like, I mean,
but
and
the thing is, the reason why it went on for as long as it did, because it went on like a couple of times where they went back and forth. The thing is, they can smell blood in the water, right? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is you look weak when you up here weak. If she would have just laughed, ha ha ha, they would have left it alone.
She
got mad,
and then she tried to
got mad on stage and took the mic and was like, "Yeah, you're going against black women." Whatever she said, this, I feel like this is attacking.
That's anti-black.
She said
that was very anti-black.
Shut up.
These same rules apply in the streets. Whatever you're getting cracked on, especially if you ain't got no jokes to come back with, you're supposed to just laugh with them and let it roll off your shoulder and keep it moving.
And the thing is, those jokes now are like the jokes that are on Wildn Out now. I think are a little more potent than they were like when they first came out, because now they got all these social media people who got like DC Young Fly, who got big off social media, who was from the hood, who was literally he's about that joking life, like where you really talk about somebody till they cry, like you know what I'm saying. Like, so when you bring somebody like that on and you looking sad and you looking like you got your feelings hurt, that's it. I just need to see a little cut. Now I'm aiming for that cut.
But then she like you said, she really dug her own grave, because it's DC Young Fly. If you know anything about him, you can't get too like, because it goes for everybody. Him and Just Hilarious, that was one of the funniest beefs I ever saw. But then there's a video of him coming to her dressing room and it's like, oh hey boo,
exactly.
Like it was nothing. So like I said, I'm not on either side.
She took the social media afterwards though, and then like on Instagram she made like
I saw
a
that
long
first
like
before
post,
I saw the video.
And then it's just she's just becoming the butt of the joke. Like,
well, you know, at the end of the day, this is the only way for Azalea Banks to stay relevant is to keep crying.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact.
Picking little stupid fights with celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Give me 3 songs by Azalea Banks.
That's what I was about to say. I was like,
I can't.
I don't know any songs.
I'm not a fan. I'm just I just posed the question.
You got one? Nobody listens to Azalea Banks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's what I was about to say. If she really thinks that Wildn Out hired her to come on there and perform, no matter what the contract says,
right?
And there would have been a whole bunch of people in the crowd that didn't know what the song was. We would have just been like, hey, okay, oh, cool. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it diffuses and she can come back on the show with a better spirit.
On the show,
next
come
time.
out the house. She can't barely leave her house right now.
She's attacking fans. Like, she answering the people back on Twitter. She's like it's bad. Yeah. She really is hurt. Like,
hey man, I don't know, man. Maybe Nicki Minaj is taking a picture out of her book because she been going in on
Nicki
fans.
Minaj been hurt too.
Everybody,
she been hurt too.
She been acting butthurt a lot.
She been hurt too.
Like,
Did that album fail before we move on, Nicki? Hey,
I mean, technically it didn't fail though. I mean, it made it to number 2.
I ain't heard nothing since last week when we talked about it.
But the thing is, when you are as monstrous of a superstar as Nicki Minaj is, and you have to lie about your album going number 1, it failed. Yeah. Period. So number 2 would be a win for somebody else.
Yeah.
But you are a superstar.
I guess she the way she acted has made her a loser.
Yeah.
I guess we can say that.
If it went number 2 without the antics, I don't think it'd be an issue.
Then that's cool. But
see, like you said, it made it worse. about calling people out and attacking people, and Travis Scott is a whole ass nigga. Oh, can I say that word?
Yeah, you can. We don't have any deals yet. So, once we get it,
when we get them sponsors, we gotta.
Yeah,
but nah, man. But yeah, I don't know. These fans going crazy.
It's okay. I think I said the N word earlier.
I think you did too.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I did.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
What's up with 6ix9ine, Surreal? What's going on with that?
Yeah, he's in the middle of battling a criminal case in Houston where he is alleged of choking a 16-year-old boy. They gave him a $5,000 bond, which apparently, he got out and everything. But anyway, he's trying to keep his legal documents sealed as far as conversations between him and the police. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering about that. Like, what exactly is that? What does that mean? And is this to help his ongoing case, or did he go in there and snitch? Like, what? And why does he want to hide those so bad? And that's
really what it comes down to, because the truth of the matter is those are supposed to be public records. Those are supposed to be, something that anybody can view. We can go into New York State, corrections or whatever, and find these records.
Yeah.
And the fact that he is trying to hide them does bring up questions like what really went down inside of that room. What do y'all think? I don't know.
I mean,
it's a good question.
I really can't even speculate on what actually happened in the room or anything. It's just like, I don't know. It's just weird to be.
Are you a fan of 6ix9ine?
No,
not at all.
Not at all. I mean,
his antics or anything?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
not at all.
I mean, I hear songs. All I hear is like a bunch of yelling,
screaming, right?
Like screaming and stuff. I mean, I can see that might get you hype if you like in the MMA or something. You about to go beat a nigga.
My man didn't say MMA though.
Other than that, I really don't see any good use for his music, bro.
You don't see a use for it? Not MMA though, man.
MMA, yeah.
Tekashi. Yes. 6ix9ine is funny, man. Y'all saw his beef with Ludacris.
He is funny though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but at the same time, I'm like, it's like, I mean, it's funny, but it's like, it's like.
It gets to a point where it's too,
hungry, though. Like,
and that's what it is. And that's what it is.
It's funny because it's true. You about the MMA. When you think about how they look.
That would match, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can kick a hype before you go out there and stuff, man, bro.
Niggas, if he I don't know. My boy AJ really, really loves AJ. If you watching this, man, shout out 6ix9ine.
Your boy AJ.
I don't like him that much, but my boy AJ really loves 6ix9ine.
He out there whipping ass.
No,
I'm trying to like,
no, he a big dark skinned dude.
Don't ever get in a fight with your friend AJ.
Facts. He a big dark skinned dude. We be in the club and bars and stuff. He be jumping around. Everybody be like, all right, like bro, you like 6'5", like you know what I'm saying, 250. Relax. What are you doing? Like,
bro, that sounds perfectly describing it. Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He gotta leave them kids alone, man. It was word of him messing with like a underage girl that last year, around this time last year.
Supposedly,
leave the kids
times.
alone, man. Yeah, where they, she was like I think 17. I think. Come on, man.
Definitely gotta be careful out there, especially these days, bro.
Yeah,
like,
everything comes back up. Everything comes back up. So for sure. Well,
that's
Queen
crazy.
T.
So am I the only person that thinks that this might just be another one of his things, just another move, another troll? Him trying to keep the record
now
to make people think that like it's really something more than what it is. I don't take anything he does seriously. Like I think that everything he does is meant to cause a reaction. He
said he learned from 50. So at the end of the day,
cosign and 50 cosign.
Now 50, his moves were very calculated, but he was doing things to draw attention and everything to his name whenever he was coming up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
he
and they got that new song. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. The new song, the Get the Strap song,
which I heard, and
it's trash. That song is trash. By the way, 50,
it is very
50 and 6ix9ine. Hey,
why did he put them DMX barks in that song, bro? Like, I was like, 50.
That song is garbage.
Who you been hanging with, bro?
That song is garbage. As long as, but the thing is though with 6ix9ine, like, is that a different type of genius though? Because Because the thing about it is he's using the social media and he's using all that stuff as kind of a crutch, but at the same time, it transfers into his
game,
music.
man. I don't know. I think
he's charted on all his songs he's released.
But
every single one has
though.
charted though. He's got plaques, like platinum. He's gone platinum for every single song.
I mean, I was curious about Fifi just because it was so much, and I'm like, I wonder if this guy's any good because I see his name all the time. I intentionally scroll by it, but it's like I cannot get the image of this rainbow-headed white boy out of my head. Like I can't. But when Fifi came out, I was like, let me just hear this. Let me just see.
Yeah.
So what he's doing is definitely working.
Look, and you added to the streams just like that.
What?
I said you added to the streams.
I did.
Yeah,
That's what he wants.
Whether or not I like him. Exactly.
The thing about today's music is you don't got to come back. All we need you to do is click one time. That's all I need you to do. Just click it once. Listen to it. If you don't like it, cool. And that gets them plaques. You know what I'm saying?
Though.
So that's why I say, is that a different type of genius? Like, I
look
think
at
so.
Doja Cat. Look at the Moose song.
Oh no, that's crazy. That Moose song crazy.
But you gotta listen to her interview about it though.
What you say?
Right. I go move.
Yo, it's girls on social media twerking to that song, man.
But did it
Girls
work?
really be on social media
But did it work?
twerking.
I haven't heard that
Did it
song.
work?
No,
She said
I'ma
she
send
go
you the link.
moo?
Yeah, it's like
It's like bitch, I'm
moo.
a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I am not a cat. I don't say meow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
literally.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
And the beat is fire though. The beat is fire though. And that's all you
So,
need.
like-
But it poses that
what does
question.
she
Like
mean
you
by
said, is
that?
it
I
a
don't
different
know.
type of genius? Like when you
what I'm
when you
saying.
So
listen
nobody
to her,
knows what it means. It's just
Well,
catchy.
no, it's a fun
She's
song.
not talking about anything.
She said
and she has a
called it
cow
mini
outfit on.
music.
So
like
she
a
just
little-
sings all the different animals that she's not.
She
And then
just,
she's
I
like,
mean,
she's
she
a
just makes
cow.
little puns about beef and cows and farms. So
Phantom can't wrap his head around it. He like, so you telling me? Like, he asked the same question 3 times.
Right.
So she's a cow, but she's saying all the animals she's not.
Right,
So you
right.
telling me she's a cow?
right.
And the only thing she know how to say is moo.
I mean, it's lyrics. It's
can't
not a
wrap his
lyrics
That's what
Right.
cows
song.
do. Hey, but yeah.
And
that's
she getting the
crazy.
bag for that. Like
She
that
called it
song,
meme music.
It's
She
on
said it's called
iTunes.
meme
It's on
music.
YouTube. Like you can get that song on Spotify. You can get that song everywhere. It's crazy.
And
like,
her other music now, people are like, "Oh, have you heard So High? Oh, have you heard Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, Doja Cat is like super dope."
and this
like,
is this is the world we live in.
So
like, you
are
don't-
any of her other songs like got substance and content?
no,
to it?
there's just a song called So High. It's actually really good. Like she's incredibly talented.
Well, I'm gonna check out. What's her name?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
D-O-J-A.
Is it
Hold
Doja
up.
Cat, right?
Doja Cat, right?
It's Cat, right?
D-O-J-A.
Yeah, Doja
She
Cat.
said she wasn't a cat.
See?
Though.
I know.
But she a cat though. But she not a cat. You see, it's a
Bitch
psychological
done lied
thing.
to us.
She explains it. She does. She explains the method
That's
behind the
crazy.
madness.
These
Oh, man.
these artists are getting crazy. They really
That's
are getting
crazy.
crazy. For sure. Get us out of here, Queen. Get us out of here, man.
It's time for us to go. It's clearly too much going on tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. Listen, you already know what to do. You want to stay caught up on us, everything we're talking about. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything on the app. Download that app, y'all. It's free. It don't take up a whole lot of space. You stay up to date on everything that we're doing, everything we're talking about, whatever. Send us some questions. You got something you want to tell us, something you want us to talk about, let us know. Hit us up. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Right.
Yeah, from the east into the west, we in the south. This is the north, cock it back from the